Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as usual, I am posting my bullet journal for this month very late. Happy New Year, guys! So for this little theme of the January month to begin the year, I decided to go on the line of, that quote that people say, like, when one door closes, another will open? Well, I decided to go on a little similar route of that, so I decided to focus on the keyholes of the door, because how I see it is that we each have our own keys to the door that could lead us to whatever great future we have. The problem is we don't know where that door is that has the right lock for our key, if that makes sense. So I decided for my cover for this month, I decided to go for a keyhole. And as you saw with the color scheme this month, which is going to be a mix of like gold, and then the next three colors actually has their own reason, which is pink, purple, and blue. The reason for those three colors is that 2019 just so happens to be 20 by teen. So I decided to use these three colors that are represented on the bisexual flag. Now in this next one, you guys are just going to see that I'm actually working on my month spread, and thank God I actually got the measurements right with the, you call this, the each box. Well, not entirely right, because I then ended up having this huge amount of space at the bottom, which I was so annoyed at when I realized it. But that actually somehow, I guess, maybe, I don't know, was able to work out with this next little thing I'm adding right now. And this is a new little aspect I'm adding to my bullet journals this semester, which I did not add last semester, which is a dates to remember box. Now I know what you're thinking. I mean, I have the calendar already, so why can't I just write the important dates there? But clearly, as you can see, the boxes aren't really the best size, like especially if I have one day where I have a lot of things, to do, or a lot of things will happen that day. So I figured I will just have the bottom dates to remember, just for me to write down dates that I need to remember, and so that I won't have to write it on the actual calendar aspect of the spread. But one thing that is staying from the last semester's bullet journal is my to submit box. Now, if ever I have forms or replies to submit, that's where I'm writing them. Now, I've seen a few videos of Amanda Rachley whenever she does her bullet journals, and this really I got from her when it comes to the bordering and stuff like this. I don't know, I was actually also a pretty big fan of it when I saw her do it. Alright, now I will say this, one thing that I am annoyed at when it came down to me drawing on my calendar is that the column of Tuesday actually overlaps the middle part. But I'll just have to deal with it. Maybe I'll just write stuff very small so it'll fit. We'll see. Okay, now I'll be honest about this next part, which is my habit tracker. When it came down to my recent last few habit trackers, I really just got lazy to have different boxes, each one to represent whatever habit I want to keep track of. So that I have to write down days 1 to 30 or 1 to 31 six times, which I'll admit I was getting tired of it. So I figured I'd go back to how I started last semester with my August spread, which is I'm going to draw out 6 columns of 31 rows of boxes, each one to represent the days of the month, and also the 6 habits I want to keep track of, which in this case they're actually still the same, which is I did my homework, I slacked off, I studied, I slept late, slept early, or my favorite, hashtag team no sleep. Okay, now for the next one, which is my mood tracker. I did not really have that much of an inspiration for what to do, especially because my theme is kind of like all over the place, and then I don't know what to do. So I figured I would go somewhat, I think, in tying with the New Year thing. So I decided that I'm going to draw this bunch, I'm not sure what you call it, of grapes, and then behind it is going to be a wine glass or champagne glass, however you want to see it. Because that was the only thing I had an idea for. I couldn't think of anything else. I swear for February I'm going to think of something better. Now when it comes to the moods I want to keep track of, that is also sticking with me from last year, which are at the top, and the 5 moods that I'm going to be keeping track of are me feeling great, good, meh, down, or my favorite, like. Looks like the sheeps have followed me on to 2019, am I right? Now, for the next part, the quote, honestly, I kind of like it. I'm not sure how on earth I got it or where on earth I got it. So, if this is actually not an original quote, please tell me. Now, this quote that says "New beginning, new possibilities," I just feel like it will really tie in with, like, you know, the whole idea of New Year and like you know, new things that will happen for the next 365 days. I just see it as more opportunities, new possibilities for me to do new things that I didn't do back in 2018. Now, one thing I actually failed to mention is that I'm actually using Sharpies now, which, as you'll see in a little bit, I actually end up regretting. I don't know, I just feel like I haven't really been using these because I actually really bought them for like a project and I haven't been using them since, and I figured, might as well put more use to them. Unfortunately, something bad happened. I am now confusion. Like, how did the gold not seem through any of the pages? Meanwhile, the few times I used the silver friggin' Sharpie, both here and here, it friggin' leaked through. I am so annoyed. That's just gonna be something I'll deal with for the month of January. Oh well. New beginning, new possibilities indeed. So that is my January bullet journal spread. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up if you did, and please share this with your friends if you actually did enjoy this, and leave a comment down below because I actually do really much appreciate it when you do that. Now, I'll be completely honest. One thing that actually did and maybe will be sticking with me for a while is the fact that I'm actually posting this very much late. So, I mean, I'll try my best, I swear, to post my bullet journal spreads as early as possible, like maybe on the last or second to last day of the month before, because then, yeah, I don't want to end up posting this like halfway through the month, because, like, you know, if I do, then what's the point? But other than that, yeah, again, as I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this bullet journal spread. I'll be posting it on my art account, and so yeah, just follow it. I linked that and all my other social medias down below, so just follow me so that, yeah, you'll see whenever I post stuff like this on my Instagram or something like that. Now, that will be it for this video. And until the next video, whenever I could possibly make one, and hopefully I will post that one on time, and yeah, all of that stuff. We'll see if I'm able to post it, or at least start editing. See you guys!